My name is Kelly Swope, and I am a wellness advocate with Doterra. So I realize I have not told y'all my backstory of why I started with Doterra and why I started being a wellness advocate for Doterra. So let's go back to about 2 to 3 years ago, and it's in regards to this little 5 pound Pomeranian Chihuahua mix. And this is Zuzu. Hello, Zuzu. You're okay. So Zuzu is an epileptic dog. She suffers from epileptic seizures. And so, loud sounds, bright lights, anything of that nature, of course, triggers her epilepsy. And so, about 2 or 3 years ago, she started showing signs of epileptic seizures, and it got really bad when we had our daughter and we introduced another dog into the mix. We introduced a very high-strung Dachshund into the mix. Her first epileptic seizure, I know enough about epilepsy that I didn't freak out, and I just sat there like this, and I held her, and I just talked to her in her ear and just stroked her until she was done. And then after she was done, having her seizure would only last about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I sat there and I got on my phone and I started researching. And we had just given her a flea and tick dip or bath, and I thought that's probably exactly what happened. She is allergic or having a reaction to the sulfites in the shampoo. And so I started taking out anything environmental that would affect her, anything with sulfites, anything of that nature. She started having one about once or twice a month. And so we contacted a veterinarian, and they said that we would put her on drugs. They would want to give her MRI. And I don't know about you, but I really don't have the money out of pocket to drop an MRI for a dog. I barely had enough money to pay out of pocket what I needed on an MRI for myself. So, and they said the medicine could make her like a zombie dog and make her not who she is, which we like who Zuzu is. She is quirky, she is eccentric, she is a Chihuahua mix. So, we didn't want to take away her silliness. So, we decided to take out all environmental factors that we could. That's our Dachshund right there. Get down, Layla. Get down, Layla. You're okay. Get down, Layla. And so we took out chemicals and had harsh chemicals in it, cleaners, things of that nature. So we started reducing toxic load without even realizing it. What came to 1 to 2 seizures a month became to 1-2 seizures a week. And the breaking point was about 6 months ago. She had a seizure that lasted over an hour, and she started overheating, and we tried to get her cool and everything and do everything it says to do in the book. And so it was very scary. So I thought that she was laying on my chest, and I thought, so you can see she's my dog, I thought that she was done with her seizure because she came very calm and very still. So I picked her up to move her on the bed because she was on my chest so we could get a good night's sleep, because this was like 2 a.m. in the morning. And by the time that she finally settled down, and when I went to move her, she went completely limp. She wasn't breathing. Her head went to the side, tongue sticking out. And that's when I kind of lost it. I freaked out. I woke my husband up. I laid her on the cool, hard floor, and my husband started siphoning out bile out of her throat, and he started doing mouth-to-mouth and CPR on our little dog here. She's 5 pounds because she's so fuzzy. Without hair, she'd be probably less, a lot less. And so he rushed her to the pet ER. They said they wanted about $500 up front to start her on IVs. We didn't have $500 up front to start her on IVs. So, or they could put her down for free. And so I know people have had stories and horror stories about these ER vet clinics. They know that people love their dogs so much, they'll just hand over money. Unfortunately, we didn't have the money to hand over. We were contemplating borrowing money. But my husband decided to to bring her home. If she was going to, you know, go to doggy heaven, then she would go doggy heaven with us. And because I was at home at the time, so I would want her to go doggy heaven with me holding her. He brought her home. We kept her cool. On the way home, he blasted the AC on her. She came home. She was a lot better. She wasn't overheated anymore. I can see signs that maybe she probably had a little bit of a stroke, but we were like, we'll manage. We've managed with her epilepsy. We can do this. And my sister-in-law said that she was having an essential oils class. And I was on board. That's the one thing I want to ask. What can I do for Zuzu? So So I attended the class, and that's where I met my upline now, Dana. And I asked her up front, I was just dying to ask her a question. So when she opened it up to questions, I asked, my dog has epileptic seizures and we almost lost her, and I need to know what I can do for her. And so she said, well, hold on, let me ask my upline because I'm not sure. I didn't know at the time that Dana is not a pet person. She doesn't have any animals. So she came back and said, you need to do frankincense. And I was like, okay. So I got a sample of frankincense, and I started, what I started doing is let me do it right now. So I put a little drop in my hand. It comes out really fast. What I do, I have the drop in my hand, I pad down her paws into it, her front and back paws. So I'll hold her like this. I know. Hold her like this. I put them on her paws in the morning, rub my hands together, and then I cup her face. She doesn't like this very much, but I cup her face and she breathes in the frankincense. She's not being very cooperative this morning, but that's just a breathing treatment that I do. So she's getting it topically and aromatically as well. And so I don't give her to her internally, just topically and aromatically. And then I just like to stroke her with the rest that's on my hands. And so doing this, Zuzu has gone to having 1 to 2 seizures a week, and almost we lost her. My husband brought her back to life, doing 1 to 2 seizures a week to having 1 in 6 months. And that one lasted 5 minutes, and it was not that bad. She was actually somewhat alert when this one happened. And so me doing that, a drop and putting on her paws and putting it in her face and rubbing her, this little bottle has saved our little doggy's life. And this is the reason that I started doing Doterra oils. And then I was thinking, if frankincense can do this for my dog, can take something that happened multiple times a week to happening once in 6 months. If she can now be calm and relaxed, and she's not even shaking right now. This is what the frankincense does. It takes 30 seconds for it to get absorbed through your skin. It takes 15 to 30 minutes to affect every cell in the body. And so if frankincense can do this for my little puppy, what can it do for humans? That's what I was thinking. What can it do for humans? And so I became a wellness advocate because I want to share what it does to humans. I've done my 6 months worth of research. I've done my trials. I've used, yeah, I have to edit that out. Are you talking? She's talking. She says hi. But anyway, so putting the frankincense on there, it brings her personality. This is her personality. You're talking to me, aren't you? Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Shh. I know it. You're okay. So we didn't want to put her on the epilepsy medicine because it would make her not who she is, and you can hear she likes to talk to you. And so now, let her down. And so now she can peaceably go and bark and be a normal Chihuahua without having epileptic seizures. So thank you for watching this video, and this is why I joined Doterra and why I became a wellness advocate. Look out for my other videos. I do videos with what am I diffusing today. I'm about to do that one. So I'm going to upload this one, and then I'm going to do what am I diffusing today. All right. Remember, be essentially you. Take care of yourself. Take care of those others, those loved ones in your life, just by using essential oils. All right. Thank you. Bye.